Welcome back to my channel where the content is random and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. This is not going to be a video where I call out any one single person, bash or degrade the school that I go to. Everybody knows that I attend Holy Names University. I do not hate the university as a whole. Just a backstory. It's like if we flash back to my freshman year when I first got injured, I was always blaming it like we're not even doing good. We only won 5 games and I got a hurt shoulder, and it's like all of that happened. I was like, that must explain why I'm not happy. And then sophomore year came around. There were some conflicts between coaches. I was used to having my assistant coaches. They left, they graduated. Season didn't go like we planned, like we hoped. Just drama with the team and things like that. So I was like, that must be why I'm unhappy. Just hella drama. And then we hit this season, everybody messes with each other. No, there's nobody that doesn't like this person or doesn't like that person. There's no beef. Like, there's nothing like that. Of course, people are going to bicker like it's 16 girls around each other for 3 months. In the middle of playing in Hawaii, like, I loved playing there. It was such a beautiful place. Just everything out there, especially the Big Island. It's just one of my favorites. So beautiful. So like being out there was amazing and I'm grateful to go, but like in my heart I didn't want to be there in Hawaii, because being in Hawaii was a blessing. It's a beautiful place. It's so beautiful. Like, I don't know, I just loved it there. Being there just wasn't where I needed to be at the time, and like I did amazing. Probably the best. I joked around saying that I saved my whole career for that week in Hawaii. Like, I was doing really good and we were doing really good as a program, but it's like I still wasn't happy. And like I'm sitting there in Hawaii and I'm like, bro, like everything's going to plan. You're doing amazing. I'm rooming with somebody that I'm hella close to, so like it's not even that I'm annoyed about my roommate. Something made me want to go home. And I was excited to see the Big Island, but I wanted my family to come with me. I did not want to go. Like, I don't know what it was. I was like, I want to go home. I don't want to be here. Thursday morning when we boarded that flight, it took everything in me not to cry. I wanted to go home. I did not even doing good personally, not even doing good as a program. Like, none of that is masking how I feel. And I'm not saying that like you should, like that should be able to mask how you feel. But damn, I thought like if we was doing good, like I want to stay. And here we were doing good and I'm like, what? I don't want to. But we arrived back. Emotions were high. We were thrilled to be back. But of course, we had gone through some things in Hawaii. I did take part in the event that got us in trouble. No repercussions happened to me that were unusual or anything like that. So nothing personally happened to me. And everything was just weird. Like, we were given a couple off days, which, if like you guys know my life, is we normally don't have off days. And so it was a little weird for us. I don't know, it was just like a breather for me to understand and to reflect back on how I was feeling in Hawaii, and to reflect back on the part or the aspect that we were still doing good and I was still unhappy. So we arrived back home. The choices that we made in Hawaii, we were going to get in trouble. Like, we were trying to think positive about it, but like nobody really knew like what was going to happen. And personally, I didn't think things would hit the fan so freaking fast. Over time, the cake was being made. We had like 7 or 8, we had like an 8-layer cake up in there. And we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know what our consequences were going to be. And once the consequences come out, I had just realized like everything that we do here, I don't stand for any of it. Hawaii was it for me, like the icing on the cake. In my opinion, things were too inconsistent. Mind you, there's going to be inconsistencies in your life. Duh. Ain't nothing going to be forever. Like, look, I know that. I'm not stupid, okay? Shout out to my mother who raised me in a very realistic world. Things aren't going to go your way. You're going to have to deal with people you don't like, and things are going to be inconsistent. Like, you roll with the punches. It just is what it is. There was too much, an abundant amount in my 3 years here of things that were inconsistent. I just was not happy. And we came back and I'm like, we're winning. I'm still not happy. Like, the way things are going, things are hella inconsistent. This shit fucking sucks how I feel. You guys know that like loyalty is like my biggest thing. to grow, if I'm trying to do something different, and I trust you, and I put faith into the fact that you're going to be here on my journey with me and try to help, and you switch up, or like things just get iffy, like I don't know, like that's one thing that I don't sacrifice, like. But basically the main reason why I quit is because it was too many inconsistencies, and the things that I value, the loyalty, the transparency, the consistency, I just didn't feel that all around. Like, I felt it from the girls, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I felt it from the girls. And like what I was trying to stress to the girls, like when I was leaving, is that we're not gonna win some big championship while I'm here. Like, it may happen, and I believe that there are people on that team, that entire roster, that can make it happen with a little bit more growth. It's not going to happen this year. We're not going to win something big this year. Why? Because it's still one of our building years, and that is okay. But I'm saying, in my time here in this program and on this team, there was not going to be anything big enough for me to remember other than the family that I took away. And for me, that was enough to walk away with. I didn't need wins. I didn't need no medals. We could have fucking went 0-42 this season, and those still would have been my family. And I still would have walked away with something amazing. Still, like today, I seen them suiting up, and I was like, y'all go have fun. Didn't have no withdrawals. Didn't want to be in those vans. Didn't want none of that. But I still want every single person on that roster to win. Why? Because I look at them like family. They understood that my self-peace meant more than my jersey number, and they looked at me like a human being rather than a number. We have that family bond because they support every move that I make, because they know that I'm doing it not out of spite, not to hurt anybody, but out of love for myself. And so when I decided to leave the team, I mean, I kid you not, I consulted with nobody, because so many people for so many years had talked me out of quitting. And I was like, well, I have to because of them. I have to because of them. And I realized none of them suit up. None of them go through what I have to go through. None of them feel how I have to feel. Nobody was trying to respect how different people receive things. It was all like, well, this is how it was meant, so that's how you should have took it. Or you're going to do this because of this. Like, I was like, oh, hell no. Y'all not about to keep telling me how I should feel. Keep telling me what I should do if you're not the one that's going through it. I'm not one of those people that are just going to lay down and, oh, okay, I'm going to have to deal with bosses that I don't like, or I'm going to have to deal with coworkers that I don't like in the real world. That's not my mentality. If I'm somewhere that I don't like, or if I'm somewhere where my self-peace is not protected, I'm doing everything that I can to get myself to a better environment. Why in my growing years will I sacrifice my peace and sacrifice my sanity for something that I don't truly believe in? That you're not going to tell me, because this is what your life was like, because you've had to deal with bosses you don't like, and you've had to deal with coworkers you don't like, that I'm going to have to do the same. Because that ain't it. I'm not you, sis, and you're not me. And so that's why I consulted with nobody, and I'm so sorry. I didn't even consult with my mother. But at the same time, she raised somebody who's very independent. She raised somebody who's very in control of their life. And she also raised somebody who she trusts. So when I made that decision, she told me, like, you're a big girl, basically. And if that's the decision you want to make, then we're going to have to follow. And she supports it 100%. The realistic goal of this video was to let you guys know that I'm okay. Like, there has not been any sleep lost. There has not been any tears dropped. There has not been any thought about going back, or or any second thoughts about hanging him up. But I want all the best for every single one of those girls on that roster. Like, every single one of them. I want them all to win. I will still go and support them. And I think what made it so easy to leave for me is, one, I knew like what I came here to do, I had accomplished. I came to make the program better than when I got here. And I can confidently say it is so much better. The way we handle things, the way we value our time, the way we value games, the way we value our bodies now. Just the way we do everything, we have completely switched around. And knowing that that's how they are, that's how they handle the team aspect now, I'm like, you guys got this. And it's like, yeah, I was a starter, and like, yeah, They kept telling me I was a big aspect of the team, but I trusted whoever was behind me to get the job done just as much. Love the girls. Those are my dogs. Like, for real. Like, big hawks only. 2 models I stuck by throughout this whole thing. You can't lose if you came in here with nothing. And 2, protect yourself, peace at all costs. That's all you have to. All of it has just been so overwhelming, and I just like want to thank you guys. I want to shout out my goddamn team. Like, no matter what, I'm not on that roster, but that's my team. Like, I pray and I am hoping for all of you guys to win. I believe in all of you guys, and I want to say thank you guys for understanding. Everybody, not just my team, but like, thanks to everybody who understands. I just want to thank you guys for watching my videos. I just want to thank you guys for being so supportive. Everybody who called me, everybody who contacted me, everybody who DM'd me, everybody at this university who told me congratulations. I mean, people say that I reacted irrationally. I made the decision too quick, but I have not second guessed it at all. I just wanted to come here, update you guys, let you guys know that I'm okay, I'm better than ever, and that I will be answering any questions. I hope now that I get back in the schedule of just being a regular student. Never had to do that. Never been a regular college student. So getting back in the schedule of that, I hope I can get more into film together. But until then, I'll keep you guys updated through my social media. And just thank you guys for rocking with me through anything. You're my day ones.